It's news time. Information is power. The current, the news headline. Nnamdi Kanu, details about Nigeria's Biafra separatist leader's trial. The detained leader of the proscribed people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, is actually still bordering on the charges alleged on him, that he is bordering on terrorism and treasonable felony. And at the last hearing, the federal government had actually laid 7 counts fresh charges at him, of which he pleaded not guilty, and the case was postponed to November 10, 2021, of which the charges against the IPOB leader, were still said by his lawyer, Ejimako, that he is not guilty of all these count charges. Therefore, the Southeast leaders, Christian leaders, traditional rulers, and prominent stakeholders had actually appealed to the federal government of Nigeria to look for a way to settle this matter amicably, therefore looking for political solutions to address the issue of the separatist leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who was unlawfully extradited from Kenya back to Nigeria. And on June 29, Justice Binta Anyako ordered the detention of Kanu at the Department of State Security Service facility. Made the appeal in response to the grave concerns earlier expressed by the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers and Representatives of Igbo Bishops and Archbishops. They said that their call also follows a tense atmosphere and general anxiety arising from recent and continuing violence in the region. In order to ensure all acts that may torpedo the forthcoming election, we urge the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu to the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers and Representatives of Igbo Archbishops and Bishops, the statement said. We urge the federal government to take urgent steps to demilitarize the Southeast zone and stem the heightening tension, skirmishes, and endless bloodletting between the security agencies and our youth. They also called on the IPOB not to do anything that would hinder the smooth running of the election and to cancel all scheduled seats at home orders. And this is for the Anambra 2021, the 9 governorship candidates of the various political parties, rallying from the APGA, the APC, the PDP, the LP, ADC, and many others. All of them came together to request for the release of the IPOB leader known as Nnamdi Kanu, who is at the DSS facility awaiting trial for November 10. And yet we remember that the IPOB had actually agitated for his release on or before November 4. Else, they are going to insist that the sit-at-home order that they have declared holds in the state. And to avoid this, the candidate had actually made an appeal in response to the grave concerns by the Southeast Council of Traditional Rulers, who had appealed to the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu and also to ensure that they demilitarize the Southeast zone, which is actually full of militaries in preparation of the gubernatorial election that is coming forth. And they have also said that the IPOB, that they should stop anything that they are planning towards the forthcoming election, especially the sit-at-home order that they have actually declared that it should not hold, so that they would not be disturbing or hindering the smooth running of the election set to hold on November 6, 2021. Also, the governorship election in Anambra, which would hold on November 6, 2021, had actually raised a whole lot of tension and security threats in the region following the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. And this is why they are actually agitating that he should be released and dialogue should actually be considered. Also, the Northern elders had actually rejected any special treatment for Nnamdi Kanu. They would not, they would not stop their sit-at-home order, which is scheduled for November 5 to November 10, 2021, unless the DSS, at least the federal government of Nigeria, released their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, on or before November 4, 2021. And it has been said that if the sit-at-home order should actually go on for that November 5 to 10, then the November 6 gubernatorial election of Anambra State would actually be affected greatly, and saying that the NEF spokesman, that is the Northern Elders Forum, spokesman Hakim Baba Ahmed, has said that the region would cooperate with other regions to produce the president in 2023, saying that the elders suggested that the independent electoral commission should be scrapped and the powers to conduct the local government elections transferred to the independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). And the IPLAN it also said that the plans of the IPOB, to truncate the election bound to happen in Anambra State this weekend, that is on Saturday, would actually not work, saying that the ongoing trial of the leader needs to proceed the loss of the land, saying that all they are demanding for the fair treatment, special treatment of Nnamdi Kanu for peace is just inviting more threats on the people they are actually supposed to protect. And the forum notes that the PDP and All Progressive Congress dominates the political landscape, and that Nigerians will benefit more from additional options, both to improve the competition and broaden the leadership selection process. And the forum, that is the Northern Elders Forum, says that they look forward to the emergence and consolidation of other parties in the political environment, saying that the continued existence of the state electoral commissions, which to conduct elections, has to be done by the INEC. That is, the INEC should go and do local government elections, and they should be scrapped from the usual election that they do for the federal body. And the spokesperson said that if labeling bandits as terrorists would quell the onslaught ravaging the region, then the Northern Elders Forum is in support with the bandits being, tagged as terrorist organization. And also, the Northern Elders Forum had actually insisted that the plans of the indigenous people of Biafra, to disrupt the Anambra gubernatorial election, of which they had actually rejected, saying that they are not, the IPOB says that they have no business with the election so far, but all they are concerned about is their leader being released from the detention of the DSS and given enough fair hearing. However, the Northern Elders Forum still insists that all that they are saying will just continue to further mayhem going on in the southeast region already before, and saying that they wish that the Nigerian state can eliminate the expanding scourge of insecurity going on in that state. And this is even as the forum has decried worsening security situation in the country, in spite of the claims by President Muhammadu-led administration that everywhere is cool and fine. And the group said that Boko Haram insurgency continues to be a major threat in the northeast, while kidnapping and large-scale banditry in many other parts of the north are taking over lives of large portions of population, while the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, threatens to eradicate the influence of legitimate authorities in the southeast. And in the statement made available to the newsmen in Abuja by the Director of Publicity and Advocacy of Northern Elders Forum, Hakim Baba Ahmed, he said that the measures put in place to contain the spread should be diligently monitored